All right, we are up here in Big Bear Lake at Sugar Pine Bake Shop, and I'm here with Trish early in the morning. Well, early for me, probably not for you, right?
No, we've been here for a while.
Been here for a while. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about your bake shop.
Well, I like to call it a quintessential American small town bakery. We bake everything from scratch and we make it here every day.
Now you're up here in Big Bear Lake.
Yep.
Are there a bunch of other bakeries up here?
No, we're pretty much the only one. Big Bear, this building has actually been a bakery for close to 40 years. And when I took it over about 5 years ago, it was badly in need of being spruced up and girlified.
Tell me a little bit about your bake shop. Like, what do you bake here?
Everything, but we are known for our cinnamon buns, our cupcakes, our cheesecakes, our bread pudding, believe it or not, is a local favorite, and we also make fresh bread, as well as I do custom cakes. We're really only open for retail Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so what that means is we serve the second homeowners, which of course there's a lot of, and the tourists. On a busy weekend, Big Bear's population can swell to 100,000 people. Okay,
What's
so
the favorites?
everybody walks in and they say, "What are you known for?"
Yeah.
And it depends on what people like. I would say the cinnamon buns, definitely.
You said that a few times.
Yes.
So it sounds like,
so
okay.
yeah, cinnamon buns because
And these
it's,
are the cinnamon buns?
Yeah, it's a brioche dough, which is a French dough that's made with lots of eggs and butter. And so, as I say, it's kind of doughy and yeasty, and we do a little orange zest in it, so it's just absolutely yummy. And then the cupcakes, the strawberries and champagne cupcakes, the breads are very versatile. You can use them for everything from French toast in the morning to grilling and having them with your bruschetta. So this is our brioche Bostock. I know it's a funny name. Cinnamon swirl bread, which is right there.
Okay, yeah.
And then it has our raspberry jam and then a homemade almond paste, and it's baked. Kind of like, people will liken it to a French toast that you can carry.
Okay, can I?
In a way, yeah,
We're
please
talking
do.
about it. I'm filling
Yeah,
my
please
mouth
do.
like salivating.
No, go
over it.
ahead.
It's very moist and soft. The bread and everything in there. Wow, I wasn't
Great.
expecting that.
Oh,
Really good.
Oh, good. Yeah, and you really, I'm sure you taste the almonds, you taste the cinnamon, you taste the raspberry. So I guess for me, because believe it or not, I don't have a gigantic sweet tooth. I don't crave sugar. I crave flavor.
What?
Yeah, I crave flavor, and so for me, it's about flavor. If I put something in the case, I want it to taste like what it is. I don't want to just taste sugar.
All right, so we're back in the kitchen and we're here with Louie, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what are we going to be doing here?
Well, this is our semolina dough, and with it we make several different kinds of bread. What we're going to make today is a jalapeno cheddar, Kalamata olive and black pepper, and a regular semolina out of it.
Okay. Now, what is semolina?
Semolina is the flour that pasta's made from. And so what it does, this is our, let's say, basic bread that is very amenable to a lot of different presentations you can have for toast.
Okay.
And it also is a wonderful flavor carrier, and that's why we use it for the jalapeno cheddar and the olive, because you really taste the ingredients that are with it. What the semolina does for it is it makes it so it soaks up sauces. So if you're like serving a lasagna or you're having something that has gravy, this is like the perfect bread. So it's had its initial rise, and now it's ready to be made into a loaf of bread.
Okay.
So unlike, you go to a supermarket, they buy a par-baked product that comes out of the freezer and they do the final rise and bake it. We actually mix this by hand in the morning. And then, so the bread that you buy, our bread comes out at 11, is bread that started getting mixed at around 7. Okay, so the first thing you always want to do with bread is you want to burp it. You want to just kind of
Burp
pat
it.
it, because you don't want to, kind of like you're burping a baby,
Okay.
really soft. I fold it over.
And we're going to take a handful and just
Okay, so you don't dump them on, you actually take
Yeah,
a handful.
take a handful
So
and-
you get in there to
Of
feel
course.
the, all right. Smells so good.
push it into the dough just a little bit.
So I'm pushing it, okay.
Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing as Trisha did.
Okay.
So just roll down the top, push it in a little bit.
Also do this bread for the Knickerbocker Mansion, which is a local restaurant and B&B up here.
Oh, okay. So I'm doing like
You're
this?
folding it over, yep, exactly,
Okay,
and then
awesome.
you want to just
Oh.
kind of
Push
give it,
down
yeah,
on it
so
and
that
then-
it kind of seals a little bit.
Okay, like that.
And
Yep.
roll it again.
And then roll it again.
So
Am I-
run out on
You're good and you're
Oh.
gentle too. If you ever need a part-time job, let me know. And then
Okay.
what you want to do is just make sure your seal is sealed.
Pinch the seam a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your baking pattern,
And
huh?
then we just
Ooh.
garnish it with a little black pepper.
Put a little cheddar on the
Oh.
jalapeno cheddar. So
Okay. So you put the black pepper on the olive oil.
Yep. We're actually just going to put this
Oh.
aside because it's got to rise.
And then how long will it bake?
about 25 to 30 minutes.
All right, so now we're back in what, the cake room?
Yes, this is referred to as the cake room.
That's a lot of, did you hand pick these this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did?
bushes outside.
From the bushes outside? So what is this called that we're gonna make?
Fresh berry crumble.
Wow, we're using blueberries, obviously.
Today we're using blueberries. Sometimes we use mixed berries or strawberries. It's whatever's in season. Pretty much is almost like a shortbread crust. And a shortbread crust is pretty much butter, flour, and sugar, and a pinch of salt.
So sugar, cornstarch, you said?
A little bit of cornstarch, cinnamon, and a little bit of
And a little bit of salt. Okay. Okay.
we got some vanilla.
Oh, man.
Add vanilla to everything.
Add vanilla to everything. So am I like generous or, because I know it's potent.
Like a nice 1, 2, 3 squeeze.
Okay, it's like one. Oh, like 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Blueberries are nice and cool.
Yeah.
They bake down, and so that's why the little bit of cornstarch helps to harness that juice. It's almost like you're making a pie filling.
Am I ready to deglove?
Yeah.
What are we going to be trying here?
Okay, so these are some of the items that we're known for. It's a cinnamon bun that I've been teasing you with.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is, we call it an O-nut, as in oh nuts, that is so good. It is our version of a baked donut. So
Okay.
it tastes like a donut. It's got a cinnamon sugar, it's kind of like a cinnamon twist, and it's delicious, and it has a little nutmeg accent to
Okay.
it. So you can see it's like super moist inside.
Yeah. Let me just see close up and firsthand how.
Isn't that good? I think my favorite thing is that it has a little nutmeg accent.
I don't taste, like a lot of donuts, you'll have the film left. I don't know how to describe that. What is
Because
that?
it's fried.
The fried. So this is not fried.
It's baked, and what happens is when a donut's fried, if it's not fried correctly, I think sometimes there'll be a little residual grease, and that will coat the inside of your mouth. So we do a European buttercream, and we mix it half and half with cream cheese icing. So it's just light and fluffy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And you're saying this is one of the ones that it's
People
like,
come back for. People want me to ship this.
it's very light,
So it's
like
nice.
you said, moist.
Yeah.
You hint at, oh, it's so good.
And then this is probably one of my personal signature recipes. This is my brownie recipe. We call it a fudgy brownie.
Okay, the fudgy brownie.
Fudgy brownie, and it's not cakey, it's fudgy. And super chocolatey.
Oh my god. Well, Trish, I want to thank you so much for having us up here.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. As you have witnessed some one-of-a-kinds here in the Inland Empire, in Big Bear Lake, Sugar Pine Bake Shop. I'll see you later.